Yo, what's up guys? In today's video I'm going to be teaching you how I went from 50 to 60 ping all the way down to 10 to 20 on Nintendo Switch. These tips are really good and I feel like they'll help you guys out a lot. But before I give you these tips, make sure to check that you've liked the video and that you've subscribed to the channel, since under 1% of my videos are subscribed. So now that you guys have subscribed, let's get right on with the video. So we are loading onto Fortnite and we're going to go into settings to change a couple of things around. Firstly, do not have power saving mode on, just to get less input delay. It's a lot better if you just had it off. Firstly, never ever leave it on auto. Having it on auto is a grave mistake and could cause you to connect to other servers such as NA East or NA West, which is not what you want. I leave mine on Europe and Europe at all times, so it will always connect to it. Also, you want to turn off contextual tips, since it's just useless and it will have extra input delay. So now we have the God HUD scale, and you want to turn off what I have here, since these are the ones that are not necessary. So these are the sound effects I use for, well, these are the settings I use for my volume and subtitles. Make sure they're all off, and clear, none, white, extra small, and off. Just make sure they're all at the very minimum. Visual sound effects I have on because, you know, Nintendo Switch, most players have them on. And so you want to go over here and just turn off everything that I have on. And that's the best settings for better internet. For the most stable ping, I wouldn't even recommend playing on your router. And of course, if you want better ping, it's better to have your router closer to you. The closer your router is to you, the less ping you're going to get. I'd recommend personally to use an Ethernet cable. Ethernet cables are around $20 to $30, and a Ethernet to USB adapter is around $10. So for the best possible ping for $40 is definitely a steal. I'm going to go from normal Wi-Fi to my Ethernet cable, which would be a lot more poggers. All you need to do is go onto wired connection and press A and press connect to the wired connection. This is what I do to get a lot less ping, yet it won't work unless all the steps that we've done are complete. Also, if you do not have an Ethernet, this is vital. So let's just go to my Wi-Fi. We want to go into change settings, and we want to change the primary DNS to 008.008.008.008, and the secondary DNS to 008.008.004.004. That is if you don't have a Ethernet cable. If you do have an Ethernet cable, then it does not matter at all. Unless of course you're not playing on the Ethernet cable, and the MTU at 1500 is really good to be at. So as you can see, we are now into creative, and you want to do a couple of things. So firstly, you want to make sure that you have a map for better ping. It's a completely empty map. The code is just on the screen, and you want to put this into every single one of your maps, other than the map that you're going to play in. So I'm just going to do that real quick. So now I've put all of the maps other than one into the map for better ping. I need to go on here and put all my 1v1 map. You can see right now I'm around 40 ping, but this should change after I've done all the steps. Once you do all of the steps, your ping will be drastically lowered and it'll be just amazing. So now, with the tips, you get much less input delay. Much less lag in general. So a really good tip to have less input delay is when you go to your locker, and you just have to make sure that you have none no like wraps on your guns. That will just have extra input delay, and also just have bland banner, nothing special for. You can just leave it at random. That's completely fine. And personally, I don't have music on. It's just annoying, gets in the way. Also, make sure to not really ever wear a black back bling. It's just not useful, and there's no point of having it. And finally, you have to make sure that you're using either the Leviathan axe or the Star Wand. These are just the best. These are easily the best. These two are easily the best pickaxes for less input delay, and I'll show you the difference with and without them on. It's huge. So just to prove to you that changing your pickaxe is actually really important. This is like me without like fully going for the editing rate. But now we're going to go into this locker right here, and we're going to change it to, let's just do the Leviathan axe for now. And this Leviathan axe, you should hopefully definitely see a change on how it is crispy. As you can see, editing speed is a lot faster. So guys, this step will be really useful if you do have a creator code. So when you're loading into creative, or if you're loading into any other game, you want to press change and then go to custom options. I'm just gonna add some random code. That's legit, don't know why. And if I put that in and load into creative, it will go for less input delay, and it will just give me less input delay in general. This is definitely a very positive thing. And whilst we're here, we might as well use codium in the item shop. This really does support me and the channel out, so if you want to do it, it is just KODIUM in the item shop. Much appreciated, boys.